store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
And that is a live shot of Beaver Creek Village, and we're here getting all excited for Culinary Weekend. I'm Michelle Seymour, and I'm so excited because I have Claire Noble here with me, and I don't get to work with you often, so good morning.
Good morning, and what a beautiful morning it is. A little overcast, but really mild, and
really
no wind right now, maybe 20 degrees at the base.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be the perfect time for Culinary Weekend, and not only did that kick off last night, there's events all weekend long. Have you been up here before for Culinary Weekend?
Oh, absolutely. And the thing is, there's always a great vibe here in the village. So this afternoon, there's going to be an opera and here in the village, and you're going to get the live music. There's going to be food and just a great scene to wander around. And of course, we've got the weather for it today too.
And that's my favorite because it's free.
Yeah.
So that's one of the best parts. So live music, they're going to have small plates. That all kicks off at 3 o'clock. And tonight is all about alpine flavors. And tomorrow, one of my favorites is about comfort foods. I'm really hoping there's some like unique, yummy macaronis maybe in that.
Like with a green chili in it or something like that. What I love is the event tomorrow that compares sound and taste, the synesthesia event, which great music and a lot of chefs contributing some really innovative food.
And Andrew Zimmerman, host of Bizarre Foods, is actually going to be hosting that. So that is actually really exciting. Sounds like a great event just for any sort of culinary taste.
We're really fortunate up here because we have great restaurants in our area anyway, but to invite these chefs, world-renowned chefs, to come here and, a lot of collaboration, and we'll be talking to chefs today on the show, and that's one of the things I want to ask them about is being here around other chefs and collaborating and seeing what other people are doing.
I'm sure it's very inspiring, like any artist, but there's more than just food, because you can do these guided snowshoe tours, and that is paired with a gourmet lunch and wine, and you can do the ski, eat, ski. So there's lots of way that, you can burn off all those yummy food, but there's lots of other events going on, and we've got Mark Sassy out on the hill today. He's got some information on some of the other events that are going to be taking place. So let's check in with Mark.
Be a good weekend up here in Beaver Creek. You just saw Claire and Michelle hyping up Beaver Creek's Culinary Weekend. Also happening up here in Beaver Creek on Sunday at the Villar Performing Arts Center, Australia's finest guitar duo, the Gregorian Brothers, will take to the stage at the Villar Performing Arts Center. They've released, I think, the 6 duo albums, and they're pretty well known for performing the instrument's standard classical repertoire, but they also have reached out to expand their horizons through new arrangements, including jazz, folk, and contemporary music. No boundaries with these two guitar performers. This is going to be the Villar Performing Arts Center on Sunday. Get your tickets early. 535 seats. This place will probably fill up really fast for this performance. Hey, we have more coming up on the show. I'm going to head up on the mountain for First Chair. We have a lot about Culinary Weekend with Claire and also with Michelle right here in Beaver Creek. I've got some First Chair reports. I'll look at that weather. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to get this Friday edition of Good Morning Vail started. We'll be right back.
The double tripler, and she knocks it down, making history. Oh my goodness!
Welcome to the Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships, longest running snowboarding contest in the world.
Excuse us while we pick our jaws up off the floor. The stage is set for the contest that started it all.
anywhere. The Burton U.S. Open of Snowboarding starts now.
Let's put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this winter at Winter on the Mountain at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs. It's a dazzling array of holiday lights and family activities. From thrill rides to cave tours to amazing views, it's the West Slope's most unique adventure. Only $37 for kids and $42 for adults. For unlimited rides, cave tours, and attractions. For hours and to learn more, go to glenwoodcaverns.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
You know, we really got a beautiful weekend for Culinary Weekend because we have all that fresh snow on the mountain and it is really mild. It feels really comfortable out here today. It's going to be a great day to enjoy some of the après. We're going to have a mix of some sun, a little bit of clouds in there, but pretty mild temperatures starting off around 18 this morning. We're going to be heating up to a high of about 32. So really comfortable for spending that day outdoors. Only a very, very slight chance of a little bit of snow today. I think it's going to stay pretty clear. As we move into this evening, again, our overnight low is very mild, only dropping down to about 18 degrees now. Tonight, we do have about a 60% chance of those snow showers coming back in. But we've got those nice longer days now, that sun not setting till 5:16. Now, if you're out enjoying the mountain at one of our resorts today, mid-mountain, we're looking at temperatures of 30 for Vail, 29 in Beaver Creek and Breckenridge and Keystone. So nice, comfortable temperatures to get out there and enjoy those turns. Now, as we move into the week, the rest of the weekend is going to be absolutely beautiful. That mix of a little bit of sun and clouds, temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s. But once we hit Monday, that's when we're going to see things start to change a little bit. That temperature is going to drop down a little bit, that overnight low dropping into the single digits with about a 40% chance of snow. Now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, again, we have those chance of snow. So nothing makes for better conditions than a little bit of fresh snow, and Mark has those conditions for us coming up next.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Time now for your resort report. I've got conditions for Vail, and we'll focus on where I'm at today, riding up Centennial, Beaver Creek's conditions. For Vail, we're looking at about 99% of the mountain open today, over 5,200 acres. 31 lifts. What they picked up for snow recently, 4 in the past 24. Close to a foot in the past 2 days. We got a 60-inch base at Vail, 170 inches total. So here's a quick little tour around the mountain. It's going to be good over there today. We're going to see some blue skies, really for the first time this week. So visibility should be nice. Temperatures are pretty mild also. Right here in Beaver Creek, real simple to explain. Everything is open. All 1,800 plus acres, 100%, 23 lifts, 150 trails, 7 inches in the past 48 hours. They've picked up 18 inches in the past week. 18. They got a 48-inch base, and we're looking at about 165 inches total season to date. So we're just shy of about 5 inches from Vail's, what they're reporting. It's nice up here first thing this morning. It is Culinary Weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be right back with more of the show. I'm going to show you what it looks like out here today. Take a look, everybody. Beautiful. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail with Claire and Michelle at the base of Beaver Creek.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek. We're joined this morning by Kelly Lycan. Kelly Lycan is well known in our community and really around the country as a chef and an entrepreneur. And this year she took on a very different role. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, tell us about your new role as Food Systems Director at the Community Market.
Yeah, so I'm the new director of the Community Market, which is a brand new, kind of first of its kind in Colorado hunger relief organization. We're working at the intersection of hunger and environmental sustainability. So we basically are trying to chip away at the almost 8,700 hungry residents in Eagle County by helping our local grocery stores rescue food that would end up in the garbage can, and also supporting our local farmers by purchasing fresh produce.
So let's talk a little bit about the Community Market, because this is really a food pantry or food bank reimagined.
Absolutely. So we do have a traditional market pantry in Gypsum, kind of on the way to Costco on Lindbergh Drive. It's open 6 days a week, and people shop there just like they'd shop at any other grocery store. The only difference really is there's no money exchanged. But what really sets us apart is we get out into the community 7 times every week. We have mobile markets in just about every neighborhood from Dutsero all the way to Red Cliff. So we're really trying to reach people where they're at and take away some of the barriers to entry when it comes to hunger.
Let's talk about some of the foods that you provide at the Community Market, because my imagining of a food bank is mostly non-perishable foods, maybe foods that are highly processed, but it seems like you guys are trying to take a much more healthy track.
Absolutely. In fact, we went so far this summer as changing our name and rebranding into the Community Market, because we're not banking food, right? We don't want to sort of keep it for ourselves or keep all this non-perishable food. What we are concentrating on are fresh foods and pantry staples. And we're actually spending a good amount of time fundraising and a good amount of money purchasing those fresh foods from our local farmers to really kind of close the loop, to get things out of the fields that the farmers might have to leave there and get that food into Eagle County residents' homes.
And do you also provide these people any kind of advice, actually, on how to use the foods that you're providing? You know, for people who maybe aren't cooks or haven't really worked with fresh foods before.
Absolutely, and it's funny you ask. We just are starting next week a program called Cooking Matters, and it's a 6-week cooking class that centers around how to cook healthy for your family on a budget. It even goes so far as to teach you how to shop in the grocery store on a very limited budget while still being healthful and delicious for when you're cooking for your family. So that'll start the first week of February.
You know, as you drive around Eagle County, I think most people would be surprised to know that there's food insecurity in our community. You see a lot of big homes, a lot of nice hotels. Who are these people? Are they mostly families? Are they also seniors?
Yeah, absolutely. It is kind of shocking. That 8,700 resident number is shocking. But really, our community is very dependent on kind of hourly wage jobs. And so most of the people that we see as our customers are the families in our neighborhoods. And we have very little unemployment. So this is really a group of people that are our neighbors and our friends. And it's people who, it's just need is a tiny bit of help to be lifted up and to be part of the community, and that's what we want to do, is we want to be sort of part of that community solution.
You mentioned looking for donations to help your organization. Are you also looking for volunteers?
Absolutely. We volunteers are kind of what we stand on, right? We couldn't do our work without our amazing volunteers, and we have people from age 5 all the way up to age 85. So everyone is welcome. We would love to have you come out, see what we do, help us out, and be part of our community.
Kelly, I really want to thank you for, first of all, joining us this morning, but also bringing your culinary talents to this really needed area of our community.
Well, thanks. It's been really great talking to you, and I really appreciate the opportunity to let everybody know what we're doing.
Well, best of luck with you and the community market. Stay tuned. Coming up next, Mark has your weather forecast.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
All right, welcome back to the top of the mountain today in Beaver Creek. Topper Spruce Saddle employees getting ready to get this mountain open. There's a lot of fresh corduroy up here first thing. The grooming fleet at Beaver Creek, unparalleled for sure. We have some high clouds to start, a few low clouds lingering over the Gore Range. Clear skies behind us off towards the west. We are going to see about 18 degrees to start, 32 by midday at the base of Vail, roughly the same temperature at the base of Beaver Creek. A 10% chance of maybe a little more snow coming our way. Tonight, once again, 18 degrees for the low, pretty mild once again. There's still a 60% chance of some snow coming our way, and our sun's going to be setting at about, 5:15 to 5:16. Your I-70 drive today, warm in Denver. We'll see 55 for that high temperature down along the Front Range. For Vail, about 38 degrees once again, give or take. Avon, 38. Eagle, 36. So nice all around Colorado, all around Eagle County. Saturday, 28. Sunday, 33. Monday, 24. And then mid-20s for Tuesday and Wednesday. 20% chance for snow maybe tomorrow. And then it looks like our next big percentage, maybe Monday, possibly Tuesday into Wednesday once again. But we got nice temperatures up here first thing this morning. This weather report has been brought to you by Boost Oxygen. We're going to take it back to Michelle and Claire at the base of Beaver Creek. Michelle has a road report coming up next.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
Today is the perfect day to travel up to the high country because I know yesterday, there was a lot of snow on I-70. Today is a great day to make your travel. I would try and head up here earlier. We are going to see heavier traffic as we move throughout the day. Everything is flowing really nicely right now, but as we start to get to 3, 4, 5 o'clock, we are going to see that traffic flow start to pick up. Now, another thing I wanted you to be aware of, especially on these days when the weather is nicer, as you're coming down into East Vail, there has been a herd of bighorn sheep that have been coming out onto the side of the road and onto the road. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up so you're aware as you are coming down I-70 eastbound, entering East Vail, you have a chance of seeing those bighorn sheep. Now, If you want to find out the latest for alerts, check into I-70 CDOT. You can get the latest updates as well as EC alerts, and you can get updates for all of those information if there's any slowdown, traffic issues as you're coming up to the mountains. Now, we have lots more about Beaver Creek Culinary Weekend coming your way next. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be talking to the Beaver Creek Resort Company.
The double crippler! She knocks it down! Making history! Oh my goodness!
Welcome to the Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships, longest running snowboarding contest in the world.
Excuse us while we pick our jaws up off the floor. The stage is set for the contest that started it all.
Don't go anywhere. The Burton U.S. Open of Snowboarding starts now.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
I'm here with Sarah Innerarity at Beaver Creek, and one of my favorite events of the entire year is your Beaver Creek Snowshoe Series. And Sarah, this is so much fun.
It really is. It's a great chance for people to get up and enjoy the fabulous surroundings we have here at Beaver Creek. And we have a 5K and a 10K across the 3 races during the winter season. So we have everything from people who are really trying to trim that personal best time at the 10K to people just out to enjoy some exercise and the beauty outdoors, and the 5K with the whole family.
But you know, it's so much more than just the race. It's really an entire experience.
It really is. People have the chance to demo snowshoes. So if you're looking for a new pair of snowshoes, it's a great chance to try some out during the race. And then we have our post-race party. So everyone's qualified to win some great raffle prizes. And then we have the meal as well. So it's a full day of fun.
Okay, you have to get signed up. Make sure you don't miss out on this incredible chance to get outside, experience Beaver Creek, beavercreek.com/snowshoe. Don't miss it.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
24-hour tune-around. Christie's expert technicians need less than a day for most tune and repair jobs. We'll have you at your best in no time. Drop your skis and snowboards off today. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
I'm so excited to get to speak to Sarah Innerarity. She's one of the masterminds behind this whole culinary weekend with the Beaver Creek Resort Company. Sarah, tell me about some of the exciting things going on this weekend.
So we had our first event of 14 events last night. It was great. The kickoff, all the guest chefs were there. Everyone had a wonderful time at Alpine and Antlers, and the fun is just beginning.
It is just beginning because there's stuff going on all day. Everything from just food experiences to, you know, skiing, snowshoeing, and food and wine. So tell me about some of the things you're excited for.
So I'm really excited for, we still have a few tickets for the culinary collaboration dinner tonight at Splendido. So Brian Ackerman, the executive chef at Splendido, is going to open his kitchen to Katsuji Tanabe and Brother Luck, who are both on Top Chef. They're fantastic. They have some great menu items planned and then some wonderful wines with each course. So that's going to be this evening at Splendido.
Now, I've been to Splendido, and just getting to dine there is an experience because it's so beautiful. I love it. So that's awesome. Now tell me about some of these other events taking place.
Sure. So this afternoon we have our Village Opera event. So that's open to the public. We have some great music, some wonderful food and beverage for purchase. So anyone can attend that. That's 3 to 6 right here in Beaver Creek Village. Village. And then tomorrow night is the big event, Synesthesia, which is our culinary showcase and tasting. So we have 12 chefs, we have 12 wineries and pouring partners. All the fun starts at 6 o'clock, and then we open up the Villar Performing Arts Center for a very intimate concert with St. Paul and the Broken Bones.
Wow. Now, I've heard the whole concept behind this is the overlapping of more than one sense. So you're combining, the concert with the sound, with the whole flavor.
Exactly. So synesthesia, when we were coming up with the name for this new event last year, it just seems like the perfect fit because, like you said, it's the overlap of two senses. So in this case, taste and sound, and we really want to offer our guests and locals the best of both. So some wonderful food, some fantastic wines, and then a fantastic concert to wrap up the night.
Now, I've also heard you have a fantastic host for this event.
Absolutely. Andrew Zimmern, who you've all seen on TV with his bizarre foods and his various different shows, he is going to be a spectacular host tomorrow night. So we're really excited to have him at Beaver Creek.
Wow, that is fantastic. That's really exciting. And it's great too if you're just coming up for the weekend, maybe you're headed up from the Front Range, you can have the experience in the village and then plan to do some more of the events that are happening on Sunday.
Exactly. So we have our Sunday brunch. That's Sunday morning at the Sea Bar. We'll have DJ Nevada spinning. We have a Bloody Mary bar, a great brunch buffet. So even if you're just coming up, like you said, from the Front Range to get some turns on this fresh snow, come up for the brunch. It's going to be a great way to wrap up a fantastic weekend here at Beaver Creek.
Now, there really are so many different types of events. I mean, everything from learning a little bit how-tos to all sorts of different type of experiences you can have with the different restaurants and flavors. If someone is coming up for the weekend, and what's the best way for them to sort of pick and choose and see everything that's happening?
Absolutely. So we have everything online, beavercreek.com/culinary. We have the full schedule of events, all the backgrounds of all of our great chefs, the list of wineries. So that's a great way to really dive into the details of the weekend and get all your information.
Yeah, pick and choose, find out what you want to come up here and experience because all of it is going to be fantastic. We've got another check of your local weather coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Pull it myself out here and show you how beautiful it is right here at Spruce Saddle. Hey, so they play a lot of good music up here at Spruce Saddle. I just heard this new Indigo Girls song. I think the song is called Rachel, Rachel. Good stuff. New Indigo Girls, you gotta love it. It's gonna be sunny today a little bit. See the sun over there in the Gore Range. A few clouds, a little bit of sunshine, slight chance maybe for a quick passing snow shower on and off, about 10% today. We'll see temperatures breaking out of the teens real soon, breaking into the mid to upper 30s by mid-afternoon with some sunshine, a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Tonight we'll see once again low to mid-teens for those low temperatures. Sun setting at about 5:16 with a 60% chance of more snow coming your way this evening time. Now as you take a look around Colorado, Denver temperatures in the 50s today, pretty mild along the Front Range and some sunshine. We're going to have a mixture of sunshine and clouds all around Eagle County. Vail, Avon, and Eagle temperatures mid to upper 30s all around our Eagle County home base over the course of today. And then the entire 5-day forecast, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll see 28 for Saturday with a 20% chance of more snow. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, upper 20s, low to mid 30s, with anywhere from a 10 to a 20 to a 30% chance of some snow coming your way. But we have the sun making its way out. Look how pretty that is right there. Speaking of sunshine, we're going to take it back to Claire down at the base of Beaver Creek. This is your GMC Weather, the exclusive partner for Vail Resorts. Claire has your UV forecast next.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, where we're coming to you live from Beaver Creek. Current conditions right now are very light overhead clouds, but I can already start to see some blue sky. So today's going to be a mix of sun and clouds. And don't let that lull you into a false sense of complacency regarding UV protection, because today's forecast is a 3, which is moderate. However, consider the fact that we're at a very high altitude here. At the base here at Beaver Creek Village, we're at about 8,000 feet, but once you get up on the mountain, if you take the cinch lift all the way up, you're at over 11,000 feet. So that increased altitude is going to increase your exposure to UV radiation. Also, you've got the sun reflecting off the snow, which also magnifies that. I want to thank Supergoop, who makes a great physical mineral block, for making this UV forecast possible. Stay tuned. We have to take a quick break, and when we come back, Michelle is talking with the Bright Futures Foundation.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits,
where we have the lowest prices and the best selection.
5 in-house sommeliers offer expert advice for every occasion.
We have 42 cooler doors and free ice with every $20 purchase.
Boone's Wine and Spirits,
your destination for fine wine, spirits, and cold beer.
There's long been a problem in the treatment of addiction. People go into treatment, they come out. They relapse and go back in, they come out again. It's a revolving door. At All Points North Lodge, we're changing that. With a focus on the root causes of substance abuse, not just the symptoms, plus ongoing life coaching that meets you where you are at any point in life. Let's make sure relapse is a thing of the past. All Points North Lodge, we believe in you.
At Fidelity, you get personalized wealth planning and unmatched overall value. Together with a dedicated advisor, you'll make a plan that can adjust as your life changes, with access to tax-smart investing strategies that help you keep more of what you earn. And with a new brokerage account, your cash is automatically invested at a great rate that's at least 20 times more than other advisory firms. Personalized advice, unmatched value. At Fidelity, you can have both.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
I have Sherry here with me from Bright Futures Foundation, and they are the beneficiaries of Culinary Weekend. So, Sherry, could you tell us all a little bit about Bright Futures Foundation, what it is?
I am happy to do that. We have been serving families in Eagle County for over 35 years, and these are families who have been affected by domestic violence, sexual assault, stalking, or trafficking.
This is a fantastic program to have you guys be the beneficiaries of this. So can you tell me what is new for Bright Future?
Absolutely. Well, let me tell you what we have going on every day. And that's particularly important for our viewers so that they know the services that we offer. So we have emergency housing, and then we have additional housing programs for families who are fleeing domestic violence, particularly, and need to find safety and security. We have counseling services in-house. We have a full-time family law attorney. We also have prevention programs. So we work with the Buddy Mentors. It's a one-on-one mentoring program for kiddos that could just use a little extra support from a caring adult. And we do work in the schools so much. But we are so excited about our newest initiative. We have embarked on a capital campaign to build a new facility, new emergency housing, safe housing for our families. It will also be a resource center, which will have offices for all of our staff to be able to serve families on site. It is a very ambitious campaign. We're endeavoring to raise $3.4 million, and we are approaching the halfway point of that goal. So we're hoping to break ground in June.
That's terrific. And, you know, something I just wanted to talk to you just a little bit about is when you call this emergency housing, because when someone is in a situation that they finally decide to leave or do something about it, it's a situation where I would say 90% of the time they leave everything. You know, they don't necessarily have time to pack up their stuff. It's a situation where they've left the house, maybe they've taken the kids, and they don't really have a place to go. So being able to not only provide that emergency place to go, but the fact that you have follow-up with counseling and, you know, legal services to help these people in need, that's absolutely fantastic.
Yes, it is such an important resource, and particularly in a community like ours where so many people have come here from other parts of the country, they may not have the natural support systems that you would expect. Parents, brothers and sisters, and the housing crisis here, the lack of available housing makes the need for our services even greater.
Now, again, I've got a few more questions because if someone is watching this who is in need, I would assume that if someone were to come and talk to you, everything is confidential. You know, you don't want to let anyone know where someone is going in a situation like this. You just want to give them a safe place to be. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. Now, there are times when a crime has been reported, but in no way does someone need to have reported a crime to be eligible for our services. Anyone who comes to our organization and professes to be a victim, we are there to help them in all the ways that I mentioned. Some people we work with very briefly. It could be a one-time call to our crisis line where we link them with resources in the community, or it can also be that we work with families for years. We have one housing program called our Rapid Rehousing Program that we can work with families up to 2 years, providing subsidies for their housing while the head of household, usually a woman, works toward an educational goal or job training goal. So our services are really comprehensive.
That's fantastic. Now, if someone would like to get a little bit more information on this, maybe they want to make a donation, or maybe they want the information for themselves or a friend, what is the best place to do that?
Well, if they want to know right away, we are going to be here on the ice rink both this afternoon between 3 and 6 for the festivities here, and also again tomorrow. But if someone particularly would like to know more about our capital campaign, call me directly, Sherry Mintz, and my number is 970-763-7203 at the Bright Future Foundation.
You guys are doing great things. Thanks for coming out and talking to us this morning. We've got lots more Good Morning Val coming your way. We're going to check in with Mark for that weather next.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
All right, time now for your outlets at Silverthorne Weather. I want to talk about something happening at the outlets real quick. They have a lift ticket promotion going on right now through the end of this month. So if you have a 2020 lift ticket or a 2020 season pass, you want to go by the Welcome Center, which is right there in the heart of Silverthorne, and they'll give you a gift certificate for shopping at the outlets. That's a pretty good deal. And they've also recently just opened up the Timberline Craft Kitchen and Cocktails. That opened yesterday. You got to swing by and check that new restaurant out also. It should be really nice. It's going to be a lot of fun. Your outlets weather today. We'll see temperatures midday in the mid to upper 30s with a 10% chance of some snow. This evening we'll see about 18 degrees for that low temperature. Sun setting at about 5:16, and there's more of a good percentage of snow coming this evening, about 60%, as this next little push makes its way on through. These resort map next, these are your mid-mountain temperatures. We'll see about 30 degrees mid-mountain for Vail, 29 mid-mountain for Beaver Creek. For Breckenridge and Keystone, 29 degrees mid-mountain also. Now, as we jump ahead, that 5-day forecast, temperatures kind of trending in the upper 20s, low to mid 30s all the way through the middle of next week. A few days where we have a good percentage of snow aside from this evening, but we're in the middle of nice weather right now for Beaver Creek's culinary weekend, and time to go spend some shopping hours over at the outlets at Silverthorne. So that is your outlets at Silverthorne weather. We want to thank them. And coming up, we're going to introduce you to Giorgio Rapicavoli. Yeah, there you go. How about that one? He's one of the chefs. Take a look around right now. The top of Spruce Saddle. We'll be right back with more of our show.
Join us at Vail Public Library and engage your senses weekly with gentle yoga, group meditation, or Zumba as part of our Healthy Lifestyle series. Check out the Tech Studio, our very own makerspace. Explore, create, collaborate, and invent in a safe and supportive environment. Connect with a variety of performers, musicians, authors, historians as part of our evenings of engagement. We also offer summer reading programs for all ages. We offer a variety of activities for the younger set, including Reading Buddies, a one-on-one reading experience, Robotics Club, and our Kids Create programs. Vail Public Library is your public library. There's something for everyone, and we hope you'll visit us very soon.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek. We've met up with a Miami-based chef, Giorgio Rapicavoli. Good morning, Giorgio.
Good morning. How are you?
5 syllables. I wasn't sure.
No joke.
Yeah.
Almost every vowel. Yeah.
So you, at an age when most of us were still eating, In-N-Out burgers and Domino's, you were named an executive chef at 21 years old. So how do you think that early responsibility affected your career?
I was very fortunate to get that title. I kind of just worked my way up. I started at that same restaurant when I was 17. I wasn't even allowed to cook things. It was only raw, right? Like salads, ceviches. And my mentality was always like, what do you pay him? I'll do it for less and I'll do it better. And I just kept working and working and working. And eventually the position came. And I said, I would love to have this opportunity to do it. And if we can do it, I would like it to be my way. And I would like to change this menu that hasn't changed in 4 years. And we did it, and my bosses were super kind to me, and the owners were extremely supportive. I still see the owners of that restaurant that come to Eating House and the restaurants I own today. So it was just amazing. It was amazing. These guys kind of brought me up, and they really gave me an opportunity to shine.
Where did this talent come from? Do you come from a family of chefs and cooks? Were you doing this as a kid, or is this something you found later?
Fortunately, I'm first-generation American. My mom's from Italy, my grandma's from Italy, my dad's from Argentina. So these traditions really, really stayed alive in our household. My mom is a super talented cook. My grandmother's an encyclopedia of Italian cuisine. So I'm like that typical story, right? Like hanging out in the kitchen, on a stool, rolling pasta with my mom, helping out with the sauce. It's the full-on, like the typical story of like chefs in the kitchen with their mothers and their grandmothers. And fortunately, mine were incredible cooks and still are.
It seems to me that being a chef and being a restaurateur are different skill sets. How did you know that you could make that leap to being basically an entrepreneur?
It is a complete polar opposites, and I had no idea. I just went for it. I started Eating House with $10,000 that I had won from Chopped. I put all my money and my life savings into running a pop-up restaurant. Before that, I was executive chef of a hotel, 401k, health insurance, everything I needed. I left it all behind to live out my dream. And fortunately, 8 years later, Eating House is celebrating its 8th anniversary in a week. And I now am the chef and part owner of 5 restaurants. So it's amazing. I have a lot of people that work under me, and those people are really what keep me going every day, knowing that, their rice and beans and their families depend on me being creative and being a good chef and being kind and understanding how the restaurant industry works. And it's amazing. It's an incredible pressure to have.
You talked about the people, and one of the things I wanted to ask you about is, I guess in my mind, I think of chefs as lone wolves, but you've really done a lot of collaboration, like with Spanglish and some of your other efforts. Tell us about the collaboration and how you do that and what really compelled you to do that.
So I love working with others. I love working with my friends. I love working with people from Miami. It always gives me an opportunity to grow and to learn, right? I learn more every day from other people than I do that I did at school for 25 years or whatever it may be. So that's an amazing opportunity to collaborate, to learn, to get ideas, inspirations, techniques, and different styles of managing, which is fantastic. You know, every time there's a different chef that I work with or a different general manager, I learn different ways of operating restaurants, and I apply all that into mine, and that's why I think we're successful, because I'm a sponge. I take it all in, you know. I'll leave Colorado with different flavors, different techniques that I have never worked with before, and I'll go back and I'll apply those to Miami, and that's why I think we stay vibrant and fresh, and people keep coming back to the restaurants.
You're cooking at Saddle Ridge today, and it's a snowshoe, eat snowshoe.
Yes.
Sold out, but for the people lucky enough to get tickets, can you give them a little bit of taste of what they're going to get this afternoon?
Sure. So I really wanted to kind of highlight what was great about Colorado. So I'm going to cook elk, which you know, there's not many elk in Miami. So I'm going to take elk shank and do something that I grew up eating, ossobuco, a little bit different, with like a really intense red wine risotto to kind of pair off with some of the beautiful wines they're going to be drinking. And then I'm going to be doing a take on a grilled carrot dish with these beautiful heirloom carrots, kind of playing off flavors of like the Middle East and Lebanon with burnt mint and crispy chickpeas. Garbanzos are like a classic staple of Cuban food, and I wanted to bring a little bit of taste of Miami with some sofrito and a little bit of garbanzo and kind of portray it into a bit of a different flavor profile out here.
And what are you going to suggest people drink with that?
Oh, just lots of great wine. Everything's meant to pair with beautiful reds, bold, intense flavors to kind of brush off this like nice cold on, you know, it's beautiful. You've got this amazing wood everywhere in the architecture and the construction of this place. So when you think about those beautiful woods and those tannins, those red wines are just perfect with it.
Giorgio, it's been great talking with you this morning. Thanks for meeting us here. Thanks so much. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
The double crippler! 50 votes! Making history! Oh my goodness! Welcome to the Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championship, longest running snowboarding contest in the world.
Excuse us while we pick our jaws up off the floor. The stage is set for the contest that started it all.
Don't go anywhere. The Burton U.S. Open of Snowboarding starts now.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
If you love Vail, you'll love the Arabelle Club in Lions Head. Drive in, ski out. Make the most of your time in Vail. At the club, our valets park your car, and your skis are waiting for you slopeside. Gear up in the members' lounge with your own private locker. And after a hearty continental breakfast, you'll be on the mountain in record time. It just doesn't get any easier or more fun. So make the most of the mountain with membership at the Arabelle Club. It makes all the difference.
This weather report is brought to you by Beaver Creek's Winter Culinary Weekend, January 23rd through 26th.
Groomer just went by, probably more behind it, because they like to groom right before the mountain opens here in Beaver Creek, so you get that perfect, just noiseless, soft corduroy. It's nice up here. No gloves first thing this morning. Temperature is probably close to 20 plus degrees right now. Blue sky off in the distance, a few high clouds around, maybe a 10% chance of a passing snow shower at some point today, but there's no real moisture in the forecast. Beaver Creek has picked up a ton of snow in the past 18 inches, I think, in the past week. That's really phenomenal. Here's your weather, brought to you by the Beaver Creek Resort Company, a big part of the culinary weekend down in Beaver Creek. We're going to see temperatures for us today, mid-30s possibly, at the lower elevations, a little cooler the higher up in elevations you go. A mixture of sunshine and clouds throughout the daytime too. 18 tonight, 60% chance of maybe some more passing snow. 5:16 will be the time when that sunsets. Your resort report for our 4 resorts, mid-mountain temperatures. Once again, mid-mountain temperatures. Really pretty similar across the board, anywhere from 29 to 30 degrees from Vail, Beaver Creek, Breckenridge, and Keystone, mid-mountain. So pretty mild. It's going to be a nice day. It's going to be a great weekend. Let's take a look at that weekend forecast for Saturday and Sunday. Upper 20s, low 30s at the base of Vail. Maybe a 20% chance of a passing snow shower. Not much snow in the forecast now until it's looking like Monday once again with a 40%, and that could shift. Then another 40% on Wednesday. But mild temperatures all the way through the middle of next week. It's going to be a nice one to be here. Be here for the part of a culinary weekend, which kicked off yesterday. There's still a plethora of activities and tastings and events that are still available. A lot of them are sold out. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to go through the details on what you can still get tickets for and what you're missing out on and what you're going to have to get tickets for probably next year. That's your Beaver Creek Resort Company weather. We'll be right back with more of the show.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Head to Bistro 14 for lunch and relax with breathtaking views of Mount of the Holy Cross. This mountaintop eatery is perfect for the whole family with a kids menu, ski in, ski out access during lunch, and also open for dinner by riding the Eagle Bond gondola. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Elevate your adventure this winter at Winter on the Mountain at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs. It's a dazzling array of holiday lights and family activities. From thrill rides to cave tours to amazing views, it's the West Slope's most unique adventure. Only $37 for kids and $42 for adults. For unlimited rides, cave tours, and attractions. For hours and to learn more, go to GlenwoodCaverns.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome! Welcome to the 2019 Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships,
37th year of the Burton U.S. Open, longest running snowboarding contest in the world.
It's good to be Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott, winning the sport's most prestigious title.
Triple cork 14-4.
Are you kidding me?
The entire field tackling Red Gerard. The soul of snowboarding himself, Danny Davis.
We got a victory lap coming our way for Scotty James.
His first ever Burton U.S. Open title. world, the double crippler getting the fans on their feet.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
I have Tegan Davis here with me with the Eagle Valley Library District, and we were just talking about how you have so many programs for all ages.
We do. So we have story times from babies all the way up to 5. We have after-school programs for elementary school students as well as teens, and then we have an array of adult programs throughout our district.
Wow, what sort of stuff do you guys do for teens?
Teens, we have teen nights 1 night a week at all 3 of our libraries. It's something different. The programmers do something different for all the teens so that they can kind of engage their skills, and then we also have writing clubs. We have Dungeons and Dragons, as well as we have a tab group, which is a teen advisory group, and they kind of let us know what they'd like to see in the library.
How fun. Yeah. And you guys do adult programs too.
We do. We have book clubs both in English and Spanish. We have craft nights, as well as we're going to start doing some yoga, some meditation, and then of course our Spanish computer classes.
That's fantastic. Thank you for coming and sharing all that information with us. Some great things to do.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
It's awfully nice up here on top of the mountain first thing. Still no gloves. Sun's going to come out here real soon. This is your Sun and Ski sponsored First Chair. I can't ski yet, but I can educate. So let's talk about, once again, Beaver Creek's Culinary Weekend. I'm kind of fired up to be a part of the Andrew Zimmerman experience. Andrew Zimmerman is a 4-time James Beard winning TV personality, chef, and teacher, and he's going to be here all weekend. He'll be hosting a plethora of these different activities and events. He's a lot of fun to listen to. Great entertainer, should be neat. And also some of the celebrity chefs. Tyson Cole, amazing sushi chef. Katsuji Tanabe, Brother Luck. It's going to be quite an experience, and you get to be up close and personal with a lot of these chefs. Now, a lot of the events are sold out. Ones that are still available, you have the culinary collaboration at Splendido. That'll be taking place today from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So there's still tickets available for that on the website. The Synesthesia event, which is kind of that culinary showcase mixed with some music. Now, synesthesia is kind of the overlapping of 2 senses. So we have food, so we have taste. We actually have hearing, smell, sound, a mixture of overlapping of lots of senses. That's your Sun and Ski First Chair. I'll get to ski real soon, but until then, stay tuned. And Claire has a look at your weather forecast for the weekend coming up.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek. Those clouds that we encountered when we first arrived this morning are really starting to burn off. Lots of blue sky out there. The sun is starting to crest the hill, and I can see that sun line moving down Strawberry Park. Right now at Beaver Creek, we've got about 19 degrees. It's perfectly still out. Today's going to be a mix of sun and clouds, so you're definitely going to want that sunscreen. Looking at those temperatures over at Vail, they're looking at a temperature of 18 degrees in the 8 o'clock hour, with a high today of 32 and a very low chance, about 10% of snow this afternoon. We also are looking at sunset today at 5:16. Overnight tonight, we're looking at an overnight low of 18 degrees, but that chance of snow increasing tremendously up to 60%. Temperatures along the I-70 corridor. Interestingly, Eagle's looking at a high slightly lower than the rest of the valley at 36 degrees, 38 in Avon and Vail. And if your travels are taking you to the Front Range, Denver's looking at a high in the mid-50s today. If you are hitting the road, please check cotrip.org before you hit the road for the latest road conditions. Temperatures for the next several days moving between the 20s and the 30s with successive waves of light snowfall throughout the rest of the week. Not really heavy precipitation in the forecast, but just continuous, consistent precipitation in our forecast. Big thanks to GMC, the official vehicle of Vail Resorts, for making this weather forecast possible. Stay tuned. We've got another hour of Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the second hour of Good Morning Vail, and we are talking about all things culinary today. I have Chef Luck here with me and Chef Katsuji here with me, and you guys are doing a collaboration tonight at Splendido, aren't you?
Yeah, we're so excited. It's going to be so much fun.
So let me ask you a question. Have you two ever worked together before?
No, I think this is our first get together. Being able to showcase talents and different flavors, and I think we're going to have a good time tonight.
Very cool. Now, let me ask you both this question first. Do you have a special thing that you're known for or that you particularly like to make?
Well, I'm very well known for not working well with others. So cooking with another guy from Top Chef is actually not what I'm looking for. But flavor-wise, I like to use a lot of chilies and a lot of Japanese ingredients. Definitely my flavor has a lot of food, so I will be helping brother to bring all those flavors out. So.
I love that. And what about you? What sort of flavors, what type of food do you consider your specialty or just that you enjoy doing?
Yeah, I like to cook a little bit of everything. So Katsuji will say he'll say I'm pulling flavors from all over, but we focus on a lot of Southwestern. So I think the flavors will pair up really well today.
Now, another question as far as that goes, since you guys, you're doing this event together, you don't cook together all the time. How do you work that together? Do you just say, I'm doing this, this is going to pair really well with this? How does that work for planning and what you're going to do?
Yeah, I gave him all my notes, so I told him what we're going to do, and I think he's on board. We'll see, though.
Now, will you go back? Do you take a lot of inspiration when you work with these other chefs and other flavors or techniques that you're like, oh, I love this, I'm going to take this back home with me?
Well, I'm a very humble chef, so I think it's the other way around. I think the chefs take inspiration from me. No, absolutely. No, the whole idea is you learn from other chefs, I'm going to learn how to use the microwave tonight, so it's going to be very interesting how this all goes down. And something that it helps me to work with other chefs, I only talk to them in Spanish. So they're learning how to work in the kitchen. So, I'm very funny in Spanish, so they're trying to, code what I'm trying to say. So that's how we work well together. They don't understand anything what I'm saying. Yeah.
I love that. Now, both of you guys were also on Top Chef, but were you there together or different seasons?
Different seasons. So I did Top Chef Colorado here, and then I did Top Chef Kentucky.
Oh, very cool. And yourself?
I did Top Chef Boston, Mexico, and Charleston. And the funny thing is, both of us, we lose. So you will be tasting some of the loser food tonight.
That's hysterical. No, you guys, you didn't meet each other prior to coming to Beaver Creek, did you?
No, we've met at other events around the country. So that's kind of how we've built a friendship and a relationship. And it's kind of nice that we get to showcase the friendship on the plate tonight here in Beaver Creek.
Very cool. Now, can you give us a little preview of what you might be preparing tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that we're going to be showcasing is I work with a phenomenal Colorado lamb rancher in southern Colorado, where my restaurants are in Colorado Springs. So we have a beautiful smoked lamb dish that we're going to pair over some blue corn grits that come from the Ute tribe over in Durango.
Wow. Oh, I love lamb. Okay. And what little secret things are you doing tonight?
Well, I'm taking a risk, and I'm cooking this like local octopus. It's amazing. We're gonna make these tostadas with octopus, avocado, and a little secret ingredient that I cannot tell you until you get there, but it's gonna be amazing. It's not beautiful, it's just gonna be great, you know?
Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering already.
Where do you find local octopus?
I call my friend Brother Locke from Colorado. He brought it for me. So yeah, it's like we got it from the mountains. It was like snowing down. The octopus just like chilling, and it's last night we served local tuna.
Yeah, there's Rocky Mountain oysters. There's Rocky Mountain octopus.
Oh, I'm actually one of my dishes is gonna be an oyster dish, but I should have done the Rocky Mountain oysters. I'm doing oyster that has a country ham aioli that I bring from Raleigh, and that goes on top, and it just chars, and it has like this gooiness and no cheese, but it's just these grilled oysters. But I should have done the. Why you didn't interview me last night?
Whatever you do is going to be delicious. I just know this. Now, you guys can still get tickets for this event, so go online and get them because my mouth is watering just after talking to you guys. Thank you so much for both of you for joining me.
That often, by the way. This doesn't happen that often, Guys from Top Chef cooking together doesn't happen that often. So tonight's your opportunity to actually see. It's fun, it's food, because we talk to people. So it's an experience on its own.
It really is, and you get to dine in a great atmosphere. So check them out, go online, get yourselves tickets now, because if you wait till later, you're not going to find them. We got your local weather up next. Don't go anywhere.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
If you love Vail, you'll love the Arabelle Club in Lions Head. Drive in, ski out. Make the most of your time in Vail. At the club, our valets park your car and your skis are waiting for you slopeside. Gear up in the members lounge with your own private locker. And after a hearty continental breakfast, you'll be on the mountain in record time. It just doesn't get any easier or more fun. So make the most of the mountain with membership at the Arabelle Club. It makes all the difference.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
He wanted a man cave in our new home.
But she wanted to be close to nature, so we met in the middle.
Oh, look who just woke up. You are so cute.
But one thing we could both agree on was getting Geico to help with homeowners insurance.
Yeah, it was really easy and we saved a bunch of money. You got it. You're such a smart bear.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
This weather report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
What an absolutely beautiful day to have a culinary weekend here in Beaver Creek. Really mild this morning out here. I've got lots of blue sky, few fluffy little clouds out there, but overall great morning. We're looking at temperatures starting out right around 18 degrees. We're going to be warming up in that sunshine today, hitting the low 30s, reaching a high right around 32 by this afternoon. Very, very slight chance that we might see a snow shower pass through. I think it's just going to be beautiful all day long. We've got that day lasting just that little bit longer, that sun not setting until 5:16. And tonight it's going to be a great day for après in the village. We're going to have that overnight low only dropping down to 18 degrees. Nice mild evening. We do have about a 60% chance of a snow shower overnight, so maybe we'll see another little dusting, but lots of times to get outside, enjoy the mountains. We're looking at mid-mountain temperatures in Vail of 30, 29 for Beaver Creek, Breckenridge, and Keystone. Now, this weekend is going to be spectacular. Nice mild temperatures in the upper 20s, low 30s on Saturday and Sunday. Very slight chance that we might see a snow shower, especially on Sunday. But once we get to Monday, that's when we have our next chance of this next system really pushing in. In fact, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every single day, we have a chance of seeing that snow. So it's going to be, come on up here for the food this weekend and then stay for the snow. It's going to be a great week. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be talking to Christie Sports. We got to watch and win. We got a lot of great things coming up in this second hour.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
Time to get this party started up here on Beaver Creek. Sun just about ready to cast. It's a glowing light all over the mountain. Pretty nice visibility up here. Perfect temperatures. It's kind of nice this morning where I'm standing over here to the kind of the west side of Spruce Saddle. Let me show you real quick. We've got corduroy, and then we have some untracked or a little tracked up powder. So you get the option to hop into the powder a little bit, ski it, try it out, hop back onto the corduroy. And you'll find this a lot on Beaver Creek. But what also is happening right now, I'm going to show you what's happening over my shoulder. The groomers right here coming out here and making it even nicer. They're laying down that first track first thing this morning. It is spectacular. There's your sunshine. There is the entire grooming fleet here to kind of just make for an even better experience. Up on Beaver Creek Mountain today, you're going to find a myriad of trails, a plethora of opportunities to enjoy on the hill and off the hill. This is your Christie Sports First Chair. We're taking a break, and then we have more Epicurean delights and adventures with Claire and Michelle at the base of Beaver Creek. We'll be right back.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
The double crippler! 50 dogs down! Making history! Oh my goodness!
Welcome to the Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championship, the longest running snowboarding contest in the world.
Excuse us while we pick our jaws up off the floor. The stage is set for the contest that started it all.
Don't go anywhere. The Burton U.S. Open of Snowboarding starts now.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits.
We have the lowest prices and the best selection.
5 in-house sommeliers offer expert advice for every occasion.
We have 42 cooler doors and free ice with every $20 purchase.
Boone's Wine and Spirits.
Your destination for fine wine, spirits, and cold beer.
Glenwood Caverns Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this winter at Winter on the Mountain at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs. It's a dazzling array of holiday lights and family activities. From thrill rides to cave tours to amazing views, it's the West Slope's most unique adventure. Only $37 for kids and $42 for adults. For unlimited rides, cave tours, and attractions. For hours and to learn more, go to GlenwoodCaverns.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm standing outside of Hooked, one of my all-time favorite restaurants in Beaver Creek, with my friend Sarah and Rarity from the Beaver Creek Resort Company. We are chatting all things Winter Culinary Weekend, which is coming up soon.
It is. Kicks off January 23rd, and it's 14 events across 4 days. This is just a fantastic event here at Beaver Creek. We bring in some phenomenal guest chefs from across the country. We feature our Beaver Creek chefs and restaurants. We have some fantastic pouring partners lined up this year, and we've added some new events as well.
Oh, it is such an exciting time. Like she said, 14 events over 4 days, jam-packed with fun. So tell us about some of the on-mountain events that are happening.
Absolutely. So on Friday, we have a wine paired dinner up at Allie's Cabin. So Antonia LaFaso is one of our guest chefs. She's fantastic. She's going to be snowboarding over to Allie's to prepare the dinner that night for everyone. And then we have Ski Eat Ski that takes place on mountain with our great Beaver Creek ski and snowboard instructors, followed by a wine paired luncheon up at Zach's Cabin. So that's just a really unique experience that people can't get anywhere else. And then we have on Sunday our snowshoe sunset supper. So guests will be able to take a guided snowshoe excursion up to Trapper's Cabin for a really nice wine paired dinner up there as well.
How special is that to get to snowshoe up during sunset and then have an amazing dinner? It doesn't get much better. And then, so there are also going to be so many chefs visiting from all over the globe, really. Tell us about that.
That's right. So Andrew Zimmern, who you've seen on TV with Bizarre Foods and a whole host of TV shows, he's going to be our host for the cooking demonstration and gourmet luncheon at Splendido. So that's actually in the kitchen at Splendido, which is a beautiful spot. That one's only about 22 people, so a really intimate experience to get to watch him do a hands-on cooking demonstration and then enjoy the lunch.
Wow.
And then he'll also be hosting Synesthesia, which is our culinary showcase. So this happens on Saturday evening at the Villar Performing Arts Center. So the first 2 hours is a tasting with incredible food, great wine, followed by an intimate concert with St. Paul and the Broken Bones at the VPAC.
Wow, that is so cool. Tell us about some of the other chefs that you have coming.
So Tyson Cole from Uchi will be cooking right here at the Art of Seafood and Sushi dinner at Hooked. I'm really excited about that one. And then we have Giorgio Rapicovicoli, who's going to be at the snowshoe luncheon. So that one's a lot of fun. People get paired up with guides, go on a beautiful snowshoe excursion on the mountain, and then finish with a wine paired luncheon over at Saddle Ridge, which is a great venue if people haven't been. It's a really unique with all the Western artifacts.
Yeah.
And then we have some Colorado chefs. So we've got Josh Nierenberg from Bin 707 Food Bar, along with Brother Luck, who was here last year. He's a real favorite of Beaver Creek.
Yes, I love him.
So they're going to be at Culinary Kickoff at the new Alpine and Antlers. So that kicks off the whole weekend on Thursday. And then Katsuji Tanabe is coming in, and he's going to be cooking along with Brother Luck and Chef down at Splendido for the Friday wine paired dinner culinary collaboration. So we have
just a few big names.
Just a few things
It's going to be amazing. And of course, everyone can really participate in this, kids and adults, right? It can really be a family event.
Absolutely. So we do have our opera events going on Friday and Saturday here in the village. So we'll have live music, we'll have restaurants. So everything is just open to the public, food and beverage available for purchase. So that's from 3 to 6 on Friday and Saturday afternoons.
Amazing. All right. And so if people want to attend this amazing 4-day event, where do they find information on how to do that?
So we have the full event details, the bios of the chefs, so you can get all the information you need at beavercreek.com/culinary, and then all the tickets are available online as well.
beavercreek.com/culinary. And again, remind us of those dates.
January 23rd through 26th.
January 23rd through the 26th. We will both be here. I am so excited for it. So you are going to want to make sure to come as well.
This weather report is brought to you by the Eagle County Regional Airport. Get flight information at flyvail.com.
All right, here's a live shot from the Eagle County Regional Airport. What a convenient airport for all of us here around Eagle County. Take advantage of it. The code is EGE. Here's a live shot from Stickline Deck. I'm going to make my way down Centennial and show what it looks like out here, but here's what you're looking at. Blue skies, not much for a breeze, mild temperatures. We'll see temperatures at the base of Vail and the base of Beaver Creek probably getting into the upper 20s, maybe even breaking 30 degrees. It's going to be a wonderful day to embrace the culinary weekend and all just the amazing skiing and snowboarding at all of our resorts in Colorado between Vail, Beaver Creek, and Breckenridge and Keystone. Our 5-day forecast, we have sunshine and clouds throughout the weekend. Through the middle of next week, temperatures upper 20s, low 30s. That's a look at your weather brought to you by, once again, the Eagle County Regional Airport. Claire's got your Lens of the Day coming up next.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek. We are experiencing the Beaver Creek Culinary Weekend, but I'd like to take a moment to talk about the Lens of the Day, and thanks to Eyepieces of Vail for making this possible. Eyepieces has 5 locations throughout the valley, so wherever you are, there's an Eyepieces of Vail close by. Check out their Goggle Bar next to Gondola 1. Here in Beaver Creek, they're right next to the ice skating rink. And the lens of the day we've chosen today is the Zeal Portal. This is an awesome lens. This is the Jade lens, and that's exactly what you're going to need on a sunny day like today. This goggle does come with a low light lens, which is really great on those super overcast days. These are polarized lenses, so this is really going to pull out all of the details as you're skiing down the mountain in both the ski hill as well as the trees. The other thing is this is a PermaShield lens, so this is going to be really resistant to scratches. And the other great thing about this lens is incredible peripheral vision. So you really need that for not just skiing safely, but also just skiing well as you come down the mountain. The other thing this has, and it's always needed, is an anti-fog lens. So this is the Zeal lens from, this is the Portal lens from Zeal. You'll find this at Eyepieces of Vail. Stay tuned. Coming up right next, Michelle has a watch and win.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Pepsi Zero Sugar. All the cola flavor, none of the sugar.
Everyone's favorite time of day is watch and win time. We've got a great package for you today. Now, of course, we have our ever popular bottle of Boost Oxygen. This is such a cool thing to test out if you've never had it before. It's basically pure oxygen. We've got a couple different flavors of them. They're really cool. They're safe for all ages, for the kids to 8 to 85. Now, not only do we have our can of Boost Oxygen, we also have 2 passes to Sunday night's show of the Gregorian Brothers at the Villar Performing Arts Center. Now, these 2 are Australia's premier guitarists. They're brothers. They play classical guitar, but then they also mix it up, make it their own with original compositions. They throw some jazz in there, a little bit of folk, a little bit of contemporary. It's really a spectacular show to see. Now, these guys host Australia's International Guitar Festival. They have 6 albums out, so this is going to be a treat. Now, for this watch and win, give us a call at 970-754-8888. And the question is, what country are they from? So if you want to win the tickets, give us a call. We have first chair coming up next.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Time now for your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery first chair. Beaver Creek, 18 inches in the past 7 days. And you can see some of that fresh powder that fell over the past couple of days right here on Willie's face, which is right next to Stickline Deck. That way it brings you down into Lower Centennial. I'm going to make my way over towards helmets because they buffed helmets yesterday, and I love it when they buff that trail. Looking perfect out here. Temperatures, perfect. Visibility, perfect. Snow conditions, perfect. Every acre of Beaver Creek Mountain is open for your skiing and riding pleasure. And we are just in the middle of our winter. It's really nice out here, everybody. Come on out and play. Look at that. Let me just show you a little bit of that powder that I'm finding first thing this morning. Kind of a funky camera shot, but you got to see it. You can hop into the powder, then hop into the corduroy. You can ride the Centennial Chondola, which is a gondola mixed in with 5 6-pack chairlifts. Whew. Boy, what a happy day this is. Sunshine, corduroy, you can't beat it. Doesn't get much better than this. All right, this is helmets, buffed out perfectly for your skiing and riding. Once again, keep in mind, spatial awareness. Don't come out here and just go bombing down the hill. Be aware of what's going on around you. See, helmets right here, perfect corduroy. And then over this way, once again, more powder. So you have a mix of everything. This is the perfect day to play. This is your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery first chair. We're going to look at that weather after this first chair with Michelle, live from Beaver Creek.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
Such a perfect weekend for Culinary Weekend here in Beaver Creek. It's really nice and mild out this morning. Starting off right around 18 degrees, really comfortable. Great day to head out on the hill because we're going to have lots of sunshine. A few big white puffy clouds out there here and there, but overall great light today. Some nice weather warming up all the way into the low 30s. Reaching a high today of right around 32 degrees. Very slight chance that you might see a snowfall, a little cloud come through, but overall great day, clear weather, light wind. It's going to be beautiful. Now as we move into this evening, we do see that chance of snow increasing to about 60%, that overnight low dropping down to about 18 degrees. But that day is now lasting a little bit longer. Sun not setting until after that 5:15 mark, so that gives you more time to go outside. Enjoy that day on the hill. Enjoy that après. We're looking at mid-mountain temperatures in Vail of 30, 29 for Beaver Creek, Breckenridge, and Keystone. Beautiful throughout Summit County, Eagle County, and it's going to be spectacular through the weekend. We're looking at temperatures in the upper 20s, low 30s for Saturday and Sunday. But once we move into Monday, we do see that chance of snow increasing for the start of our week. We're looking at possible snowfall Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So pretty exciting. It's going to be a great weekend to come up, enjoy Culinary Festival, and then stay for the week and enjoy all of that fresh snow. Just don't forget to put on that Supergoop if you're coming outside on the hill or if you're just in the village enjoying the après. But let's take a look at those conditions firsthand with Mark in his first chair next.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Yeah, I just stopped here on the side of Helmus just to show you how nice and steep this trail is. Good fall line right here, and with that perfect corduroy and good visibility, you come out and make some beautiful turns. There's an instructor cruising down. Perfect timing. Cue the instructor, everybody. Gotta love that. And then off to the side, 18 inches of fresh powder that has fallen in the past week or so. We want to congratulate Mr. Ed from Vail, who won the watch and win. Way to go, Ed. Thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. Look at it out here, everybody. God bless. So nice and quiet. You know that it's good snow when it doesn't make any sound under your skis. You know that it's a good temperature also. And that's what we're looking at. Bright blue skies, a few high clouds, pristine. Take lots of photos while you're here on vacation and share them. You can tag our Instagram handle. Beautiful. We're going to ski a little bit. We have more of the show coming up. I got more First Chair live from Beaver Creek. We have Michelle and Claire at the base hyping up Culinary Weekend. We'll be right back.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
I have Tegan Davis here with me with the Eagle Valley Library District, and the library is no longer just about books. You guys have a whole digital experience.
We do. So you can hop online through our website, evld.org, and you can check out ebooks, audiobooks. We also have digital magazines. We have digital music that you can download. You can download up to 5 songs a week that you get to keep, and it's the whole Sony music collection, so there's a lot of music there. We also have our streaming channels, which is Acorn TV, which is all British dramas, movies, and then we also have great courses. So if you want to step up your game, learn a little bit, we have great courses that you can stream, as well as our Spanish novella channel, so you can watch a bunch of Spanish dramas. And then we also have Tumble Books, which is for little kids to experience books online as well that are animated, and they can also work on their reading skills.
That is fantastic. Go check it out at the Eagle Valley Library District.
The double tripler! 50 knots down! Making history! Oh my goodness!
Welcome to the Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championship, the longest running snowboarding contest in the world.
Excuse us while we pick our jaws up off the floor. The stage is set for the contest that started it all.
Don't go anywhere. The Burton U.S. Open of Snowboarding starts now.
Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you.
Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you.
Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you. Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek. We've stopped by their Christie Sports Beaver Creek location, and we're talking with Hans Herner. Good morning, Hans.
Good morning. How are you?
Pretty good. That's like a name made for winter, Hans Herner.
Kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
Absolutely. This is one of your many locations here in the valley. Deceptively large. Looks a little small when you on the outside, but you've got it packed with all kinds of gear.
For sure. You know, the shop up in Beaver Creek, it's a little deceiving when you first walk in. It looks like, yeah, it's a little shop. This shop's huge. It just kind of has a different layout. But it's a full-blown ski shop. We have all your apparel needs. Then we're sitting back in the hard goods area for all the skis and boots. And then our rental areas across the hall, which we won't quite make it that far because we don't have enough time. But Christie Sports up here in Beaver Creek is a full-blown ski shop. We have everything. Tune shop, rental shop, and retail.
So you're holding a footbed. Tell us about these and why they're may be a game changer for your feet and how your feet are going to feel when you're skiing and snowboarding.
Yeah, so I'll talk first. We'll kind of go from toe to head of what we have here at Christie Sports for you. So the most crucial thing to skiing is to have a DFP, a dynamic foot positioning footbed. Much like a foundation to a house, you want a good solid foundation and you're going to build on top of it. So we actually 100% heat mold this to your foot and then we shape it to your custom boot. All the boots that we have here are 100% heat moldable, so we can heat up the shell, the liner, and when you walk out of Christie Sports, you're going to have a full-blown custom boot.
So in addition to that boot like fitting your foot, tell us about what is the new technology in boots these days? Are they lighter? Are they warmer? What else are we getting out of boots today?
I would say everything that you just mentioned. Boots are going to be warmer. The plastics versus 10, 15 years ago, the plastic's a lot softer. It's not as brittle, so you can actually get a real nice custom mold from the plastic. So the boot that I have here is the Head Lightweight 130. Cool thing about this boot, again, it's 100% custom, moldable from, put in the oven, heat it up. The other thing that we can do with this specific boot is we can inject the liner with a polyurethane material, and it's going to give you a nice wrap.
What kind of skier is going to want a boot like this?
A skier like this young lady next to me, Michaela, kind of more of a race boot type feel. Hometown girl, she's with me this morning. She's ripping it up. She flew in for an interview and she's back to Bulgaria. So.
All right, and what if let's say somebody's more of an intermediate skier, maybe only skis a couple of weeks out of the year. What kind of boot are they going to be looking for?
So every boot, we have boots from beginners to experts. The biggest thing with boots is there's a specific boot for every foot and what type of skier you are. So if you're just starting out skiing, you want something a little bit softer so you could flex it and actually move the boot. And then as you progress, you work into a stiffer boot. But my boot wall, I have a boot for everybody out there, whether you're a beginner or a racer. So,
and do you have kids sizes here as well?
Of course we do. We have everything from little kids to grandma and grandpa.
We were going to start from the bottom and work our way up the top. We're just about out of time. What else did you want to talk about today?
Skis, as you can see, this is my beautiful ski wall. How it's kind of set up is I have a ski from work, carving, all mountain, and powder. So if you look at the ski wall, every manufacturer I have from A to Z, we're going to have a carving, all mountain, and a powder ski. And then we got a nice selection of helmets. I highly encourage everybody to wear a helmet these days. You only got one brain, so protect it. And then another crucial thing I always recommend is a good pair of goggles. Some people like to cheap out on goggles. I highly recommend you don't. You have one set of eyes, protect them. Best way I can describe it, you want a good windshield on your face so you can have good vision, go fast, have fun.
Well, we managed to go from toe to head. Thank you so much, Hans. It was great talking with you. It's Christie Sports, located here in Beaver Creek. Christie Sports, a Colorado original since 1958. Stay tuned. We've got your weather forecast coming up next.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
It is going to be an absolutely beautiful day here in Beaver Creek. I'm up here right now. The sun is out. There's a few puffy clouds in the sky. Temperatures are really mild. It's great weather for getting out, enjoying the villages here in Beaver Creek or Vail, or getting ready to get yourself up on the hill. We're starting off this morning right around 18 degrees. Again, with that sun out, things are going to warm up pretty fast, reaching a high of 32 by this afternoon. We should have a fairly dry, clear day. There is a 10% chance that we could see a very brief, small snow shower pass through, but overall it's going to be beautiful. That overnight low only dropping down to 18 degrees. Now our chance of snow increases overnight tonight to about 60%. That sun setting around 5:16, so a little bit more daytime to enjoy. But looking at Denver along the I-70 corridor, they have some warm temperatures all the way in the mid-50s at 55, 38 for Vail, Avon, and 36 in Eagle. So head up to the mountains this morning before you have to deal with the crowds, because it's going to be a spectacular weekend. Nice sunny skies on Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s. Again, a slight chance of snow over the weekend, but for the most part, we should have some sunny skies, a few clouds here and there. Now, once we get to Monday, that's when the snow comes back. This weather was brought to you by Sun & Ski, a great place to stop by. Pick up those hand warmers, any accessories you could possibly want. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be looking at one of my favorite stores in Avon.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun & Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
The double tripler! 50 knots in! Making history! Oh my goodness!
Welcome to the Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championship, longest running snowboarding contest in the world.
Excuse us while we pick our jaws up off the floor. The stage is set for the contest that started it all.
Don't go anywhere. The Burton U.S. Open of Snowboarding starts now.
I'm joined here by Patty Cooney, and one of my favorite shops in Avon is Nest, and we're going to talk a little artwork today.
We are. You know, we have so much artwork in the store, and it's so much fun to go through it. We have everything from eclectic to contemporary to kind of comical artwork. So we have a little bit of everything to go through, and it's a lot of fun in there. It's a lot of fun to come in and see it. Besides all of our furniture and home accessories, the artwork, we actually get in brand new. And so there's quite a bit of art that you can choose from that's very, pertains to the mountains. So it's a lot of fun.
And I think people often forget too, if you change a couple of the artwork in your room, you can change the whole feel of the room as simply as that.
Exactly.
So it really is, something that can really change the whole feel of everything. And you guys have some great artwork in there.
We do. We have, we have a ton of great artwork, and it's a lot of fun to come in and see all the differences. And like you said, to see what a different piece of art can do to a room. This is a landscape piece. It's a great piece, and it's just one of the many different types of art that's available in the store. This is a very popular one. It's called Tio on the Ranch, and it's a cowboy on a horse, and just great piece to add. This is more of the Western mountain look, but some of the other pieces are more contemporary and different. This is what I was talking about being a fun moose piece.
I love that.
And he's huge. He's oversized. He's probably 4 feet by 5 feet. And just a really cool, we have everything from small art pieces to large art pieces. Just, if you just have a couple of little spaces in a powder room, we have it. This one I just love. He's a big bear that is very sepia toned. He's long, probably 5 feet long by 2 to 2.5 feet tall. Just a great piece for any room. And then we have our wood signs that are all about Vail, Beaver Creek, and they kind of give that mountain touch to any bunk room.
A very classic mountain feel.
Very classic mountain feel. We have Border Patrol signs that say Vail and Beaver Creek. Here we go again with another very mountain, a very stern buffalo look, but he comes in a variety of sizes, from a smaller piece to huge. I want to say that the big one is 3.5 by 5 feet tall. So he can be very dominant in a room. People have put him over fireplaces, up staircases. Now this one, it looks like it's damaged, but it's really not. It's a distressed mountain lake look. Very cool looking, almost leather-like looking. So just a gorgeous piece. You have to come in and see it.
Of oranges and reds.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. It's just like the mountains, isn't it?
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
fall. So just, a wide variety of art. We have 3 different vendors that we order from. We try to keep it very affordable, very real, so somebody can take it home and change that room really in a day. It's there, it's available, you can take it home, try it, pay for it the next day. It's wonderful.
So when you've moved all of your furniture around, you've reconfigured it every possible way you can, and you're still not getting it changed up enough, go see Patty, get yourself some artwork.
Exactly.
You'll get a whole new look for that room.
Exactly.
And you guys are just in the heart of Avon.
In the heart of Avon, right next to Sun and Ski and near City Market, and open 7 days a week. I almost said the wrong thing, but open 7 days a week, and it's a lot of fun to come in and shop. So please do.
Patty, thank you so much for coming in and telling us all about that. And go check them out. Their artwork, their furniture, you never find the same thing.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek. It is bustling here and the sun is out. It's going to be a gorgeous day on the mountain and a gorgeous day for the Culinary Festival here at Beaver Creek. Temperatures here at Beaver Creek in the low 20s right now, perfectly still, really no wind to speak of whatsoever. We do have a slight chance of precipitation in our forecast today. Looking at those temperatures over in Vail, they're looking in the upper teens in the 8 o'clock hour, going up today to a high of 32 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds. Again, a very slight chance of precipitation during the day. Sunset this afternoon at 5:16. Looking at the overnight conditions in Vail, Vail's looking at an overnight low tonight of about 18 degrees, but you can see that chance of precipitation bumps up significantly. A 60% chance that we're going to see snowfall in Vail overnight tonight. Looking at those temperatures on mountain in our resorts in both Eagle and Summit County, really the temperature hovers right around that 29-30 degree mark at all of our resorts, all of them with a slight chance of precipitation as well as a mix of sun and clouds. Looking at those temperatures for the next several days, Sunday looks like we might move into the low 30s, but otherwise those temperatures are solidly in the mid-20s, and we do have a chance of snow, a little bit more, a little bit less each day for the next several days. So consistent snowfall for the next several days. We've had consistent snowfall for the last week, so this is a great way to replenish that snow on the mountain. Fabulous conditions here at Beaver Creek as well as at Vail. Stay tuned. Coming up, we've got another interview here at Beaver Creek. Stay tuned. More Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Hi, I'm Mike Currid from the Keystone Ski Patrol, and this is my girl Reagan, training to be a member of our Colorado Rapid Avalanche Deployment Team, the CRAD team, which works with Flight for Life Colorado, to go help find people who may have gotten buried under the snow. So we start with some known burials. That might just be me hiding behind a tree. As soon as I go out of sight, she gets released, and she'll come find me. And then we have a nice big place session. Good girl, Ray. The next step is to go into a hole. And they start to realize that we want to be looking for people, ultimately, who could be underneath the snow. We then start to cover up that hole, and that promotes digging for the dog to get in there and play with the toy with the person that's buried. She just thinks that's second nature, and that's what all doggies get to do. But she's pretty lucky because she's the one who actually gets to take that snowmobile and lift ride and gondola ride every single day she comes to work.
Statement necklace? Or let your neck make the statement.
Gold Bond Neck and Chest firms and repairs depleted skin, and new Neck and Chest Age Defense with SPF helps protect from visible signs of premature aging. Gold Bond Ultimate Lotion, Ultimate Skin.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
So I have Chef Tyson Cole here with me, and we're in front of Hooked, and this is where you're going to be doing an event, but you're known for your sushi, correct?
Yes, I'm a sushi chef.
Now, you're from Austin, Texas, right? How did you end up getting involved with sushi? It seems like Texas. This is, a weird outcome.
Kind of a strange connection, right?
Yeah.
I got a job at a Japanese restaurant in college, and I fell in love with the people and the sushi, and I eventually became a sushi chef after 10 years of training, and opened a restaurant Uchi in 03. So been doing it ever since in Austin.
Now, don't you also, didn't you work in New York for a little bit too?
I worked at Bond Street in New York, also in Japan, and mostly in Austin, just learning from Japanese exclusively.
Very cool. Now, did you go all the way to Japan to sort of practice the art?
My sensei took me to Japan to show me how the real deal was over there.
Wow.
It was so cool.
Very cool. So now, what is your event that you're doing here?
We're doing the entire 3-day weekend, like Beaver Creek Festival.
Okay.
Dinner here at Hook tonight, and dinner tomorrow too.
So can you give me a little bit of I have a couple questions for you. A little bit of a preview of what you're going to be doing tonight, but also, lots of times whenever I talk about sushi, I have to go with someone who knows what they're getting because I'm never quite sure, what I'm ordering.
What to get?
Yeah, exactly.
You should trust the chef.
Yes, no, normally
Right.
I do. Usually they have something here called the whole fish.
Yeah,
and
we had it last night.
Yeah, and they'll prepare it in, several different ways, and that's usually what I do.
Bring a bunch
because
out, you look at them and stuff, right?
it's a safe bet, I know that, I can trust you guys, you're going to do something terrific,
Yeah.
but give me a little preview of what you're going to be doing tonight.
I mean, we're doing, again, 3 different events, but tonight we actually are doing we have a plancha in their kitchen. It's like a hot, grill, flat top. We're doing scallops on the flat top, kind of like a crudo, with some hearts of palm and different citrus flavors.
Oh, that sounds so good with the citrus flavors. You don't often think of pairing that together. I love it. So now I'm sure that you've met lots of other chefs at a weekend like this.
Yeah.
Do you take inspiration when you come to something like this from, all the different foods you might see and sort of incorporate different things into your sushi after going around and tasting different things?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about cooking overall is just it's an ongoing process, right? You're learning every day, looking online, talking to people, traveling, tasting foods. And so, yeah, this weekend will be great to just try some new things and get some inspiration for sure.
Absolutely. Are you going to go around and try any of the other events, or are you going to be in here the whole time?
I'm going to do everything they tell me to do.
I love that. And Hooked, if you guys haven't been here before, Hooked is such a great restaurant because you can have that whole après experience sitting outside and enjoying the village. You can dine inside and take advantage of some of these wonderful pairings that you guys are going to be doing. Now, if someone wants to come to these events, do they need to buy tickets ahead of time?
I would assume so, yes.
So if you guys want, go online to beavercreekresort.com. You can find out information on the whole list of events, and you definitely want to make reservations for a lot of these events because if there's something specific, like if you want to try the seafood, which I know is really popular, or the sushi, you definitely want to make that reservation because they're going to sell out and then you're going to miss out. So thank you so much for coming
My
in
pleasure.
and talking to us.
So
this
excited to
morning.
be here.
Yeah,
Very nice to meet you.
Exactly.
All the way
And
from
three nights of sushi, and we're going to have Tyson Cole and Hooked all week, but we're going to check in with Mark Sassy next.
We go big, believe in being bold, and forge our own path. We've never been called average. Not our mountain, not our people, not our town. We're a playground for thrill seekers. Massive in size, diverse in terrain, painted in unparalleled views. And when the stars come out and our nights shine bright, we're reminded that we're not like everyone else. We bet it all on life. This is Tahoe. We are heavenly.
Going to close that show down for everybody now. Let me show you Beaver Creek. 9 o'clock, lifts opened a half an hour ago. People up here really embracing the amazing snow. 18 inches of snow in the past 7 days alone. Everything on Beaver Creek is open, and we are in full force with the Beaver Creek Culinary Weekend. I want to thank all of our guests today for being a part of it. The amazing chefs that are going to be here for this event. Claire and Michelle, they crushed it. Our whole team at the TV studio, they crushed it also. I'm going to be up here tomorrow with Molly for Beaver Creek Culinary Weekend once again. And I think we have Michelle going up on the hill for first chair. But come on out and play. Let me show you how pretty it is out here today. We'll see you tomorrow for Good Morning Vail. Make it a safe one. We'll see you at 7 for the show.